Hello everybody and welcome back to Xenonauts. So I've decided to go ahead and record part 7 and 8 here back to back. So let me go ahead and get my timer started. Let's go ahead and continue. We do have the money to at least drop the base if we wanted to, but since we're busy spending the money on other things, we're going to hold off on doing that. But I will probably want to at least start getting that third base up. Probably within the next couple of parts. We got a fair few of these small UFOs coming. Technically, the Condor can take care of a single small UFO on its own. If I wanted to send just one out, I don't, but technically I could. It would just be... It's pretty much guaranteed to take damage and have to be repaired as a result of that. Oh, goody. We actually just got the armor done. Or no, did we? Because I know sometimes the game likes to take armor off of our guys, even when they're not severely damaged. Okay, it didn't though. We did actually finish it. Damn, that's a little surprising. Okay, let's go ahead and move all 10 of those. It'll take 24 hours. We're going to wait the 24 hours and then send B team out for crash site 18. And the North Africa base guys have to turn back because of fuel. And Cassian Scion analysis. The spoonbenders, aura readers, fortune tellers, psychics, even with the miracles of alien technology laid out in my lab, I would have never ever credited that psionic phenomena could exist except in the heads of the credulous and the cretinous. However, in the face of overwhelming evidence, what else am I to call it? Psychics are real, Commander. It's now clear why the Cassian brain is supersaturated with selenium nanoparticles. These particles react with their unique brain structure in a manner we don't yet understand to power abilities that you or I would recognize as psychic. But while it seems that all Caissons have the potential for psychic powers, only a select few actually express this ability. Given what we know about Caissons, psychic abilities are probably deliberately edited out of the standard clone, reserved for an elite few. We have termed these Caisson scions, and they are recognizable by the lurid purple jumpsuits they wear. Thankfully, psychic gifts seem entirely related to various modes of telepathy. Through testing of a scion shows that it could manipulate gross emotions, especially the sense of fear. A scion will never telekinetically lift a car and throw it at one of the men. However, I suggest advising squad leaders to make any Caisson in a purple jumpsuit a priority target. Their powers are subtle and are all the more dangerous for being so. Yes, because technically there's nothing stopping him from, causing one of your guys in the back with a shotgun to go berserk and shoot somebody else on your team in the back. Not exactly a fun thing to have happen to your guys. So, scions can be identified by a purple jumpsuit. Usually they are armed only with a pistol or not armed at all. Regardless of that, they are very dangerous and should be dealt with as fast as possible. I don't think I've ever seen them literally not armed. I think they always have a pistol. If you are feeling sudden panic attack, rapid change of thoughts, overflowing anger, or another strong emotional spike, act immediately. Take cover. Strong emotions can disorient you and make you vulnerable to attack. Try to control yourself. It is possible to resist psychic attacks. Remember, concentrate, motivate, prevail. If attack is particularly strong or your resistance is ineffective, drop your weapon and lie down to avoid friendly fire accidents and self-injury. Yeah, they don't actually do that. At least I've never seen it actually happen. So, yeah, we're gonna have to deal with those guys. Okay, good. The game automatically moved you guys over to the Siblian analysis. Oh, never mind. You guys were doing that. That was the thing for having finally run into a scion. Never mind. I'm an idiot. You guys are still waiting for fuel. Jesus. Yeah, you're not going for that one. It's way too far away, guys. You would literally never get to it. There we go. 3 and 4 are finally ready. This guy is out over the ocean, so he's just going to get shot down, but that's acceptable to me. The game will give us a nice big pop-up once the armor arrives. It's just because of this constant pausing, 24 hours seems to be taking forever. Sibling analysis. I am impressed, Commander. Quite how your men managed to subdue such a creature is beyond me. Now it has been safely confined in a containment tank. We have been able to perform a detailed analysis on it. The tests confirmed our initial suspicion. Siblians possess only rudimentary intelligence, have bad eyesight, and struggle to operate firearms. However, they are remarkably agile for such hulking creatures and can cover ground surprisingly quickly. They also possess astonishing regenerative abilities. Unless the creature is actually dead, it will regenerate. Whoops, what the? Okay. For some reason, game decided to go down to the desktop. Don't know why. Unless the creature is actually dead, it will regenerate virtually any damage sustained to its body, brain included, in a matter of minutes. This ability seems to arise from unspecialized stem cells in the Siblian bloodstream, which replicate it at an incredible rate and can replace complex organs such as eyes or nerves just as easily as simpler structures such as muscle tissue. Clearly, the volume of tissue being regenerated is too great for this to be a natural process. We believe inherent regeneration abilities are being supercharged by the nanoparticles of alenium in alien bloodstream. That should probably be in the alien bloodstream, but whatever. Providing the vast quantity of energy needed to rebuild entire body parts in minutes rather than weeks. This analysis has brought 2 tangible results. The first is an upgrade to our battlefield metapacks, which borrow from alien nanotechnology to help stabilize battlefield injuries. Sadly, full-blown tissue regeneration would require decades of genetic engineering. These improved metapacks replace our previous ones and will heal at twice the rate. The second result is a summary of known Siblian weaknesses, which should cause your men to inflict approximately 10% more damage when fighting these enemies. Wonderful. You know how I said we wanted to go ahead and do the laser weapons next? Yeah, change of plan. Let's go ahead and do the casing analysis next. Okay, you guys finally managed to catch those guys. Okay, we're going to go ahead and airstrike the one that crashed in South America because it's taking longer than I would like, actually, for the armor to arrive. And I would have loved to avoid having it escape. Or, you know, fuck it. We'll do the same to the one in Canada. Just to make sure. I'm pretty sure I gave you guys the okay. Yeah, I did. Now it arrives. But let's go ahead and take care of this mission first, and then I'll equip the B team. Assuming I remember, because I am the kind of person who would forget that. Especially because, you know, fighting through this mission will take a little while, I imagine. Even if it is a smaller UFO. Okay, we're fighting in farmland, which we already knew, just from looking out the door. But we have at least one guy armed with a shotgun. So, we know if we hear a shotgun somewhere, Farmer just shot an alien. God, I don't know why the hell. I'm gonna have to remove all you guys and put you back in so that you're in the right damn order. I really wish you could order these guys, like, you know, literally change the number they have assigned to them. Because it kind of makes things a bit of an annoyance. When, you know, they're just not how you want them set up. Okay, there's a dude down there. And sounds like it's the lizard guys. So I guess we'll see how that 10% bonus damage actually works for us. Because, yeah, it's the lizard dudes. I heard them. didn't hear him get shot, but I heard the sound for them. Okay, there's a farmer there. It's, I think we're gonna go ahead and push down this way. I think that's the way we're gonna do that. Okay, Lucia saw him, took a shot, missed, and yes, that does confirm it is the lizard dudes. Oh shit, there's one right there. The fuck? I don't have a good way of killing you. I mean, I could blow you sky high. That's about the best I can do. I guess we're blowing him sky high. Because like I said, otherwise, I don't have a good way to kill him. In theory, he should have died. I'm pretty sure they can't survive an elenium explosion. Yes, now that farmer should probably not stand there. That doesn't seem safe in the slightest. Okay, now Lucia, I don't know if that one that the hunter killed was the one that you took a shot at but missed. I think it might have been. But again, I'm not 100% certain on that. I mean, it seems most likely. Because I think he headed up... Well, we killed him here. I don't actually know where... It looked like he was heading up here, but he might have headed through the building here. I don't know if there's another exit there or not, because... Or... Yeah, okay, I don't know. He might have still headed up through here like I thought he did, but he turned right. You know, towards the eastern edge of the map. And then turned around and said, oh, there's a vehicle here. I'm gonna shoot it. And then, you know, proceeded to get mowed down by our vehicle. Oh shit, there's another dude up top. Okay. There's a dude up there. Wonderful. Well, at least now I know. Nope. Somebody just shot the hunter in the back, I think. Because we didn't see the shot. Oh. Bad plan, buddy. Bad plan. Yeah, so we know there's a dude up there. So I'm gonna have to take care of him, otherwise he's gonna shoot my guys in the back. Which is not what I want. We really not see if there's another window here? I'm gonna assume there isn't, I guess, but you know, I'd love to actually get confirmation on that if I can. Fucker just shot the hunter in the back again. But the hunter can't see him, so I think we're gonna tell the hunter to hide. So it doesn't potentially get, you know, blown up. I did not mean to tell you to turn. Okay. Okay, there's another door on the far side, so I think we're gonna head there. So we can approach from multiple sides. Nope, you're gonna stay there. I don't want you to... Okay, and now he's shooting at my guys outside. Did he actually hit you, Terry? Or not Terry, Veronica. Yes, he did. Where the hell is... Oh, shit, he's way the hell up top. That's gonna make approaching even more fun. But since we were able to see him, I could take a shot, and because that's just a crappy wooden wall, the hunter is able to shoot through it without too much of a hassle, so... Veronica, her shield's a little bit beat up, but she'll live. Okay, so I guess it's probably everybody outside now. So all that should be left should be the dudes inside, so let's go ahead and start making our way out towards the UFO. Because it should be clear now. More than likely. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't think I am. But I could be. But that's always a possibility. Okay. Now, this is a short approach to actually get straight up to the door, which is not the worst thing ever. The main question will be, how much of that smoke is actually there? Well, we know it's there, but how much of that smoke is going to be a pain on our approach? I also don't know if excuse me. I also don't know if anybody is standing in front of the door. God damn. Okay, yep. Smoke all the way, which sucks for us. Admittedly, we are fighting the dudes who supposedly have bad eyesight. So, you know, maybe we're fine. Maybe we're not. I want to get both of my shield dudes up close so that they can hopefully make the run. Next turn, I think you have enough to be able to make that run next turn without any issue. And they are opening the door, so there is somebody standing by the door. Okay, shotgun guys, can you make it there? You can, but you won't be able to shoot. Well, in that case, Luis, I'm sorry, you're a little bit more expendable than Lucia. She's really good. Lucia's damn good at her job, so she's gonna stand in the back so that you hopefully take the shots for her. And they didn't open the door this time. Wonderful. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so, God damn. Oh, is there a good way to deal with this? Not really. There are 5 guys at not the fast food chain. Right here. Do I maybe just close the door and hope that they ignore me? And, you know, hope we get a little bit better position. Nope, they're not moving. They're not moving. God, okay. Well, shit. Okay, so the smoke is, or well, this rather. Oh, flashbangs. Flashbangs, maybe. Any good? No, we don't have any decent throws, like, at all. Like, we have a 45% there, but that only hits one guy, and the rest of them will probably reaction fire and probably kill at least one of my guys. And I'd like to avoid that if at all possible. So, God, okay. Close the door again. Wait another turn. Please, some of you frickin' move. No, god damn it, they're not moving. Okay. Well, shit. Don't you fucking kill Lucia. I will be pissed if Lucia dies. Well, Lucia is hurt, so now I have to heal her. Particularly, she was bleeding. And I'll have her heal Lewis. Okay, so that is that ain't working. We already knew that was gonna be the case. Way too fucking many of these guys. We did not kill him. Veronica has lost her shield. You failed to kill him. Which is kind of the issue. I needed you to at least kill somebody. There we go. One down. Please, for the love of God, somebody be able to close the door. Okay. I don't think you can heal yourself. And, oh no, you can. Okay. I mean, I know you can heal yourself. I wasn't sure if you were going to be able to heal yourself, though. That was the thing. Oh, God. Well, oh my fucking God, Lewis. Oh my fucking God, Lewis. Seriously? Lewis just royally fucked up. Lewis fucked up. Lewis is dead. We're gonna have a replacement, an opening on the team. Sorry, Lewis, I can't help you. You better just, you know, pray you somehow manage to not get murdered. Because I'm pretty sure you're gonna die. Maybe you get lucky and be able to be revived after the mission, but I can't do shit for you. When you panic and then, you know, because of our formation, his panicking forced him to run into the UFO because he wanted to flee. I get that. I get that perfectly. And he just ran back to the same fucking position. Veronica, you go ahead and heal Sophie. Is this how we're gonna have to do this? God, this is gonna take forever to do this. If this is how we're gonna have to do it. Okay, Gila got hurt. Close the door. Lucia, I'm sorry, but you're actually very important to me. So I'd rather you not get killed if we can avoid it. So you're gonna move off to the side. It's not like you can hit anybody right now anyway at the end of the day. Oh good, he moved. Okay, you didn't kill him. Okay, one last dude inside. 2 more dudes inside. Okay. I don't really want you to potentially not be able to close the door, so... Oh fuck, you need to reload. There we go. Oh, thank God it's everybody. And sadly, Lewis did not make it. But it's his own damn fault for panicking and fleeing and running inside the UFO. So, screw you, Lewis. Lucia gets the Crimson Heart for suffering a serious wound in the service of humanity. Apparently, Lucia has literally never before actually suffered enough damage to have to go into the, to actually be, you know, healed. And Terry got promoted to Sergeant. Good for Terry. Good for Terry. Okay, now to buy a replacement. For Lewis. Natalie Jones. Sounds like a wonderful person. And I did actually remember. Let's go ahead and swap you guys over to nice fancy schmancy jackal armor. I don't think any of you can actually wear it without a penalty. Oh, Stefan here. He can wear it without a penalty. But I think he's the only one. Everybody else is going to suffer a penalty. Yeah. Wonderful. Now, realistically, I should move the Rhenium and alien alloys. The North Africa base. Because they have no use for it. They don't have a workshop. Okay, I'm just gonna unassign all of you. Come on, game. Jesus, you like just completely locked up there for a second. And you know what? I'm gonna wait for you guys to heal. I removed all of you. We'll do that entire formation from scratch. Transport arrived at the North Africa base. Wonderful. And casing analysis. These pallid creatures are most discerning in the Flesh Commander. They are a twisted mockery of our own species, resembling us so closely that one cannot help but feel a creepy sense of revulsion when you stare into their malevolent eyes. In practical terms, a Kaysen is a superior approximation of a human soldier. They are highly intelligent and are accorded excellent situational awareness by their oversized eyes. Their manual dexterity and reflex speed is much the same as ours. They behave much like human military forces, engaging at long range and making good use of battlefield cover. Despite their frail physiology, their equipment makes them difficult to kill. Even the ubiquitous jumpsuit offers remarkable protection, and is supplemented with additional protective gear at higher ranks. Scans have revealed that the brain tissue of these creatures is unusually active, with samples taken during autopsies suggesting it is extraordinarily rich in energy-dense selenium nanoparticles. As we've already established that these creatures communicate via telepathy, this hints at further, as yet unknown, not strictly true, mental abilities. Finally, we have concluded the analysis by collating all known vulnerabilities in Kaysen equipment, tactics, and physiology into a document for your soldiers. This additional knowledge should increase the damage they inflict on these enemies by approximately 10%. 10%, the magical number. And now let's go ahead and get that laser weaponry, because, you know, if we had that, we might have killed those guys a little bit faster. And maybe Lewis wouldn't have died. I mean, he probably still would have died. Who knows? But maybe he wouldn't. You can dream about that if you want. Okay, we're not looking at making a whole lot of money. Partly because we've basically completely abandoned Indochina. Australia's been largely unscathed. Okay, Natalie Jones, American, but of course both of the people who have responded are looking for mail. One for you from the UK and one from the US. So far, I don't think we've ever gotten a single person from the UK, actually. Have we? No. We've had a number of people from the US, but they've all been female so far. As a reminder, if you fill out the form, you don't actually have to choose a nationality. You can always choose the I don't give a crap option. It's not actually phrased as that. I think it's labeled as I don't care, but either way. Same difference, more or less. Yeah, I think next month we'll get the Indochina base up in somewhere around Manila, generally is where it goes. Laser weaponry. That was actually fairly quick. That was like, what, 2 days? Infantry laser weapons previously existed only in the realms of science fiction. Any laser powerful enough to be a viable combat weapon would need a battery the size of a truck, the word impractical being an understatement. The arrival of alien technology has changed all of this. The enormous energy content of an aluminium crystal allows a battery no larger than a standard ammunition magazine to generate up to a dozen laser beams. I don't think it is a dozen shots, though. I might be wrong about that, though. Each capable of burning through an inch of steel. The superconducting ceramics can be used to cool the weapon, storing the waste heat from each shot and dissipating slowly enough to avoid injury, provided one is careful where they place their hands. This eliminates the need for bulky refrigeration units, reducing the size and weight of the weapons significantly. In order to minimize adjustment time for our troops, our laser weapons have been developed to operate like conventional firearms and have similar range and accuracy to their predecessors. There are some notable differences, most obviously the improved damage thermal shock weapons inflict upon their targets. Less favorably, a laser weapon will have roughly half the ammunition capacity of a ballistic weapon. In order to streamline the process, we have designed a single standardized battery for all of our laser weapons. The design is not complex, a cylindrical steel jacket that contains an aluminium crystal and locks into the weapon with a simple twist. These power cells are trivial to manufacture compared to the weapons themselves, so are available in effectively unlimited quantities. Be aware that manufacturing these weapons consumes a large amount of alien alloys and is both expensive and time-consuming, but I still believe they represent a good investment despite this. At the very least, some new toys may raise morale amongst your men. Now we can research heavy laser weapons, which we're going to immediately jump into. Okay, now, question is, how many rifles do I need? Well, we have 2, 4, 6 here, and it should be another 6 riflemen over here, and that would be correct. So, I need at least 12 laser rifles. As for the carbines, I need 4. These are our shotguns, and the pistols. I need 4. Let's go ahead and jump on to getting the laser rifles done. That'll take us 16 days with 30 engineers working on it. So end of the month, well, by the end of the month, we should have all that done, barring any delays as a result of a lack of aluminium, or rather a lack of alien alloys. We don't actually use aluminium on these. Interesting. Even though I swear the thing literally mentioned aluminium, did it not? No, it only mentioned alien alloys. For some reason I thought it mentioned aluminium, but no, okay, that's fine. Also, sell the extra jackal armor. I don't actually need it. Literally, it's only being built so I can sell it. And again, that's largely, the fact that we can do that is thanks to one of the mods I'm running. That adjusts the sell price of jackal armor. Because back in OG XCOM, you know, you could make money by just mass producing laser rifles, if I recall correctly, is what most people used there. But here, they actually did adjust the pricing in vanilla so that you couldn't really do that with the jackal armor. And the weapons themselves are way too expensive to do it with at the end of the day. Or rather, too time-consuming is probably the better way to phrase it. Okay, so Alpha Team is not exactly ready to go back out right this second, if I can avoid it. I also have only 10 minutes left on my timer, so I'd rather not have this be a long part. So we're just going to airstrike that one. Okay, we're not going to go for that one yet. I need to wait for these guys to be back up. There we go. Oops. Okay, this guy's attacking a carrier air group. And now I can send the Central America guys out. Nope, don't bother trailing them over land. I'm perfectly fine with shooting them over water right now, since I wouldn't be actually attacking them. Oh, okay, this one's actually a bomber. Oh, so bombers are one of those that you do not get a ground attack for, if memory serves me correctly. But I don't know if I have to shoot it over land so that I can get the data core, or whatever it's called, for it. Now again, normally I do want to fight at least one of these first time, so we're going to do that. Excuse me, no, Foxtrot, you do your thing. We don't have a whole lot of fuel on the Condor, so we're going to have to do this as quickly as we can. Bombers do not have... Oh, fuck, Foxtrot. Ah, god damn it. I hate this order, I really do. No. No. I want you guys to finish this, just fucking finish it. You guys were going to be able to do. So now I need to build a new Foxtrot. And technically those guys also lost their aircraft because they weren't told to return. And Tokyo, you know what? We're not going to go into a terror site. So this is going to be a short part. Oh, do you guys not? Oh, that seems strange, but okay, I guess the Foxtrots aren't actually destroyed when they get shot down. But that's one of my issues with that Intercept game. It's one of the reasons why I will only ever fight the first one of a new type of ship. Because I hate the order of that thing. I really do. It makes issuing orders such a pain in the ass, in my opinion. That UI could be significantly better. And I'm hopeful that it is in XCOM 2. Although or not XCOM 2, in Xenonauts 2. But I think they've changed how they handle interceptions there. So I don't think it plays like it does here. Although I might be wrong. I've not messed around with it. I don't have access to their like beta. Except for like what I assume is a very old build that they put out back when they announced the Kickstarter for Xenonauts 2. But yeah. Okay, so like I said, we're not going to be doing a terror site mission. That's just nope, not happening. You cannot pay me enough to do a terror site mission right this second. So we are going to hold off on that. And next time, we will take care of that. And we will all have so much fun dealing with all the fucking aliens on a terror site. Because we're going to run into this game's version of the chrysalids. More than likely there. There's like a 99% chance they're there. I say 99 because I don't know for certain if they're always there, but I'm pretty sure I've always encountered them, so I'm pretty sure they're pretty much always there. But I could be misremembering, and maybe there's a chance that you don't run into whatever they're called. I don't recall what their name is in this game. Theoretically, I will want to try and take one of those alive. Realistically, I don't think we're gonna bother. You know, I mean, if a really good opportunity presents itself, maybe we'll try. But I'm not counting on it at all to actually be feasible. So yeah, Tokyo is being hit with a terror site. And like I said, we'll take care of that next time. So this is a bit of a shorter part. So I will see you all next time. A quick reminder that I do have a Discord. Link to that down below in the description. If you want to stay up to date with what's going on with the channel, I would highly recommend that you go and join that. You don't have to be active if you don't wish to. I'm not active in most of the servers that I'm a part of. I'm usually just there for news, which if that's the only reason why you want to be part of the Patreon, or rather part of the Discord server, that's perfectly acceptable. Because like I said, I'm like that myself. Down in the description, there's also a link to a Patreon if you wish to support the channel. That is one of the two best ways to do it. I don't recall if this game has affiliate links down there. But if it does, those are another way to support the channel. But they're not necessarily the best ways because the channel doesn't get like a massive commission on those sales. So, you know, if you really want to support the channel, the two best ways to do that are going to be via Patreon, in which case you get some goodies such as early access to videos. Technically, you also get priority for having soldiers named after you in the case of this game. But so far, I have not been able to name any soldiers because, again, the only two people who've responded to the form have both listed a preferred nationality and a preferred gender. And the one time we did get an American male, they died on their first mission. Because I didn't notice that they were American male until they were sent on the mission, and I can't rename them at that point. And sadly, they did not live. And I don't think we've had any whatsoever United Kingdom's males. So, yeah. We've got a handful of American females. You know, I say handful, it's probably only like one, but still. One who's alive, it should be noted. But yeah, so again, if you fill out the form, you don't have to choose a preferred nationality or gender if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you. But again, I give you the option because I like to give people options. But obviously, the more requirements that you explicitly provide, the longer it will take. Or, well, not necessarily longer, but the harder it will be to find a Xenonaut soldier who meets that criteria. So again, it's entirely up to you if you want to choose a preferred nationality and or a preferred gender for your soldier. You can choose a I don't care for both of those options if you feel so inclined. You know, but if you really want the soldier you have using your preferred name, whatever that name may be, then you're going to be, like I said, somewhat limited with the more criteria you specifically provide. So yeah, so far I have not been able to do that. Again, it doesn't help that only 2 people have filled out the form. If more people fill it out, there's a slightly higher chance that we will have soldiers named after you guys. You know, again, we've got Terry here, Canadian male. Whoops. Igor here, Russian Soviet Fifth Army male. Wide nationality Russian. At the age of 36, I got no idea. It's 1979. He would not have been born in Russia. He would have been born in the Soviet Union. I don't know why Soviet and Russia are 2 separate things. I don't know if I had them separate on the form or not. If I do, realistically, they should just be one. If I don't, it's probably because I realized, why the hell are Soviet and Russia 2 separate things? We have Irina here. Russian female, Spetsnaz. Were there female Spetsnaz agents in the Soviet Union in 1979? I don't know. I've never looked into it because I've never had a reason to look into it, but I am actually kind of curious about that because it's not exactly what I would have expected. We have Giella here, Italian female. Veronica, also an Italian female. Sophie, American female. Now, who will probably never be sent out on mission because she is absolute trash, but Japanese female. Lucia, Soviet female. We got a lot of Soviets, and I don't know why. Again, our bases are in... And this is at our first base in North Africa. I don't know why we have so many people with Soviet Union and Russian nationality. Very weird. Antonia, Spanish female. Natalie, another American female. Eric, Norwegian male. Dieter, West German male. Jakob, Czechoslovakian male. Carmen, Spanish female. Stefan, Soviet male. Hugo, French male. Vasily, another Soviet male. Claire, another American female. Marcel, Dutch male. Francisco, Spanish male. So again, we've got a fair few nationalities here. Admittedly, a lot of Spanish, a lot of Soviet/Russian, and then a handful of American. But yeah, so we've got a fair few sort of nationalities that have a decent amount of representation here. So again, if you want to have a soldier from Soviet Union/Russia named after you, we've got a couple of people who meet that criteria. And if you choose male or female, we still have a number of people who meet those criteria fairly easily. And they're actually pretty good, so they'll probably live for a while. But link to that form down below in the description if you wish to be so inclined. And I just went off a tangent there. The other best way to support the channel beyond Patreon, which doesn't come with any goodies, beyond just the good feeling that more of what you give actually reaches the channel, would be to go via Streamlabs. But again, if you go that route, you don't get any goodies. You don't get priority naming of soldiers in the case of this game. You don't get early access to videos, and that's largely just because I don't have a good way of, authenticating and verifying the people who make donations via Streamlabs and making sure that they actually receive those things, especially because your donation via Streamlabs may be a one-time donation. In which case, you can go that route even via Patreon, but it's a couple extra clicks to go that route. While with Streamlabs, the default is to do a one-time donation with an option for a number of months now to do a monthly. But yes, so that is going to be it for this part. Like I said, there is a link to the Google form down below in the description if you want to have soldiers named after you. It's entirely up to you. But if you do, it's great. You may live. If you get really lucky, you may survive the entire campaign. Probably not, but there is a possibility. You can get a soldier named after you. Don't give a crap about gender and nationality if you feel so inclined, and just try to see how long you survive. That is an option. We can go that route if you feel so inclined. And again, some of our guys are pretty damn experienced, Looking here at Lucia, 14 missions and 9 kills. She's almost a double ace and only just got hurt enough back on November 7th, 1979 to earn herself a Crimson Heart, which is the game's version of the Purple Heart, basically. But, because we need our own medals as Xenonauts, we decided to call it the Crimson Heart instead. She's also got the Order of Gallantry and the Service Medal for having been on 10 missions, which not a lot of her colleagues have, because some of them have died due to stupid mistakes. Sorry about that, Jordy. Giela is literally the only other person I think that actually has it, because the B team hasn't gone out on that many missions. So yeah, Giela and Lucia are literally our two best people. Here's hoping they don't die anytime soon, and of course now that I said that, they probably will. Giela's gotten a lot more kills than Lucia though. 16 kills on the same 14 total missions. And they probably both went on missions together. You know, they together have survived through this entire campaign so far. And I'm pretty sure they've been on all the same 14 missions. So Yellow's running around with 16 kills to her name. Lucia's not as great because she's using the assault rifle, which is a wonderful weapon, but you know, a lot of these kills that Yellow's gotten have probably been inside the UFO. And that's why. And damn, she has a lot of carry weight. I could tack a whole bunch of extra crap on her if I felt so inclined. How do you feel about carrying around a breaching charge? Yeah, you're not too big on that, of course. But I could have you carry around a couple of C4. Well, it's probably not actually C. Oh no, it is actually C4. Okay. How many is that? Jesus. I can have you carry around 6 C4 charges. Is there a reason to do it? Not really. Technically speaking, it's possible to use these to blow up holes in the terrain and whatnot. The breaching charge, I think, is from one of the mods I'm using, I believe, and is supposed to make it so that you can actually, you know, destroy, or you know, make an opening in the UFO. But I've not been able to really get that to work on most, at least when it comes to externals, just because of the way the UFOs are. So it doesn't always really work. But I've droned on beyond where I originally wanted to end this, so yes, I'll see you all next time. Until then, goodbye and farewell.